What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and you're probably asking yourself, DJ Cucumber Slice, you've been gone for like, weeks. Where have you been? Well, if you follow me on my Twitch, I basically stream every day or every other day, and it's various games from Valorant to Elden Ring to even Dying Light or whatever I'm playing with my friends. So if you want to see more content, just come over to Twitch, bro. I'm out there streaming at least multiple times a week. So if you want more content, the link will be down in the description down below. And thank you. Now, this clip has surfaced online with this tweet, and it's pretty much gone viral. And so I wanted to show y'all and then give my thoughts on it. Based on the title, you kind of can figure out what it is, but I want to give the full context.
Is consent. There are long-term disabilities, there are situational disabilities, there are temporary disabilities. It counts as a disability where a video game like Elden Ring is concerned if you have a kid. You have a 2-year-old, you're trying to play Elden Ring, you can't pause. That is a situational disability that you have, where the game not having the option for you to be able to pause, for example, is a hindrance for your particular disability.
Now, a lot of people are up in arms due to that clip, and due to the tweet. Basically, it's for her explaining how, like, they should add basically a pause button to Elden Ring. And a lot of people, Souls fans and various of such, are complaining because she's comparing having a kid to having a disability. Now, my thoughts on the video itself is, what she said, she didn't say anything wrong. Like, people have lives that they have to leave abruptly and can't stay on the game until they find another, grace spot or whatever it's called in Elden Ring or whatever. Like, people have things where you have to leave real quick and come back. They can't just play. The fact that a single player game doesn't have a fucking pause button doesn't make any sense to me. Especially when, I get it if it was like, because there is multiplayer components, there's people that invade or whatever. If it's an online section and stuff like that where it's PvP, of course it's understandable why you can't pause. But when you're just playing the single player mode, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to pause whenever you want. It's a single player experience. And so this got a lot of Souls fans up in arms. That's why I put the title of, well, it's gonna be a variation of either like Souls fans are losers or like they're ridiculous, because they want you to play these games a specific way. There are so many people saying, if you play Elden Ring, you have to play, you're not a real gamer unless you play with no magic, no mimics, no heals, no any sort of way other than melee only. You're running in, banging your head against the wall. If you don't play this playstyle, you're not a real fan. You're not really, you're not enjoying the game. I remember when Kai Cenat was playing, right? And that's what drawn everyone back to playing Elden Ring. He was using, I think it's called the blasphemous sword, whatever. It's like some sword that like basically you can use like cakewalk through the game or whatever. Or like it makes things very like relatively easy compared to playing with other weapons. And people were complaining like he didn't really beat the game the real way. That's not how real gamers play the game. It's like, let people play the game however they want. You know what I mean? Souls, like, this is not for all of them. Obviously, if it don't apply, let it fly. Obviously, there are some Elden Ring fans, Souls fans that come through on my streams and help me through Elden Ring, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, okay? And I can say that confidently. I asked for help and they helped me. Shout out to them. Y'all the goats. Y'all know who y'all are. But there are a loud minority that wants the game a certain way, and it's such BS. Because it's like, we can play the game however we want. Any complaints about Elden Ring or anything was like a flaw in the gameplay mechanic or a flaw in how the game is made. It's just, they come into droves. It's like, oh my god, how dare you? How dare you say anything against the legendary game that is Elden Ring? It's like, fucking relax, bro. It is a game. They ain't paying you, bro. They don't know who you are. They're not gonna send you a statue like they sent Kai Cenat. They're not gonna send you an honorary pin like you're one of the real followers. Like, relax, bro. And it's like, it's every aspect of the Elden Ring FromSoft fan base, of those, that vocal minority. It's basically similar to like Snyder Cut fans. Like, I don't want to keep beating a dead horse, like a rotting corpse at this point, but it's like, it's similar to that, where it's like they're a very vocal minority where like if you bring up flaws into how the universe was made, they'll just come in droves like, no, it's just too smart for you to understand. You just don't get it. You don't get the artistic vision that they had when they made this movie. Like, no, it just sucks. Okay, I'm sorry. Same thing with Spider-Man fans, okay? When I said Marvel Spider-Man 2 was ass compared to the first game and all the flaws with the story and its characters, what did people come in drove? You just don't understand, like, how is this game so bad if it has some of the best moments in the franchise in this moment? No, the story still sucks, okay? It's ass. I'm sorry. It's dog shit, okay? I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Fuck this game. Like, And this is, and she's saying anything crazy. She's not even saying so. I need there to be easy. I would understand. Like I'm completely on the side of there should not be an easy mode for Elden Ring and the Souls games. I understand it completely. It's like that separates the whole point of it being a Souls game, the whole aesthetic of it being hard and difficult. I understand that. I'm on y'all side when y'all say these things like, oh, there should not be an easy mode. Of course not. But there should be a pause button. Why is this an issue? Like, accessibility. Hey, she's asking for accessibility features in a game, okay? So more people can enjoy the game. Don't you want more people to enjoy the game? People get so up in arms about it. It doesn't make any sense. And there are thousands of tweets complaining about, oh my God, like, she just doesn't understand. It's like, she didn't say anything crazy. And here's an example.
This is one of the dumbest things I have ever watched. Maybe spend time with your kid while they're awake instead of playing video games. You can always play while they're asleep, but claiming your child as a disability is absolute fucking bullshit.
A game for everyone is a game for no one. I say that as a 39-year-old dad with 3 kids and full-time job. That's beating Elden Ring for times. Plan your life better.
Being balls to the walls hard is their brand. They're not going to go easy on you. By purchasing their product, you accept these terms. All complaints beyond are empty noise.
And there are a bunch more than the ones I just pulled. But if you go through, and a bunch of people mentioned it, Sekiro has a pause button. And people say that is like, I've played it, I didn't finish it because I didn't know where the fuck to go after fighting the whatchamacallit boss on top of the thing. But like, I still have to get back to that. I'll get back to that eventually. But that is more difficult because you're stuck playing this one playstyle. There's not like Elden Ring or Dark Souls where you could pick up any weapon or like change your playstyle and like play with different types of weapons with different types of builds and stuff like that. You're stuck with the one katana and you're parrying and you're doing this and third. You're learning the patterns more or whatever. You can't just be like magic or something like that and play with different playstyle stuff. And people say that is a harder game and that has a pause button. I don't know why this is such a big deal. And the people were like defending it, talking about, oh, you just want the game to be easy. You just don't really understand. You shouldn't be playing Elden Ring. People are allowed to play whatever the fucking game they want, okay? If someone wants to buy the game, mod it to high heaven where there is X, Y, Z, and they breeze through the game, that's up to them. Listen. It's not really up to the fan base of these group of people from this fan base feel so entitled, feel so prideful that they beat Elden Ring in this very specific minuscule way that they feel like they have to. There's no other way to play the game other than that. You're not a real fan unless you do this. It's like, bro, it's fucking weird, bro. And the whole thing with the someone posted on here also, like, situational disability is a term they use in Microsoft Studios for like developments and stuff like that, where it's like if someone has to step away from the game at a certain point and it's a constant issue, it counts as a disability. She's not calling having a kid a disability, it's just how they do it in the studio, because she does game development and shit like that now. So it's like people are just, it's getting real scary out here. It's getting real weird. People are weird as fuck, okay? If I play the game and I'm playing fucking Magic and I am pot shotting whatchamacallit, the girl with the moon or whatever from yards away and I win, so be it. A win is a win. What they say in Fast and Furious? I don't care if it's an inch or a mile, okay? A win is a win, alright? And people can play the game however the hell they want. And if they want a pause button, which they put in previous games, I don't know why not putting a pause button changes anything. It doesn't affect the gameplay. It doesn't affect the difficulty. You're still gonna get your ass whooped whether there's a pause button or not. So it's just pointless. No, I've never seen someone complain that why is there a pause button in Sekiro? Why this should be removed. It takes away from the game. No one said that. No one said that. All of a sudden when someone asks for these options they put in previous games, I understand if all the FromSoft games was the same, where they didn't put a pause button in it, you're constantly online, this and the third, and it is just consistent. That's how they've always made the games. But no, they added in the previous games and no one complained about it. So all of a sudden if someone wants it back, they shouldn't complain. They have every right to want these things back. It doesn't make any sense. But man, those are my thoughts. Let me know down below what y'all think. Do y'all believe Elden Ring should be the same? Are y'all like the Mr. Credibles meme? Elden Ring is Elden Ring, damn it. It should be the same no matter what. Or are y'all the ones that's like, they should add a fucking pause button? I'm on the side where they should add a pause button. Even if y'all really want to talk about it, I don't think there should be a easy mode, but I do think there should be a kind of like the Cuphead thing, where it's like there is a simple mode and you only can get so far until you have to play the actual game to like get people like used to like the controls, the buttons and stuff like that. I think that would be a very a good alternative because you have the best of both worlds. Whereas like same thing with Cuphead, there's a simple mode where people want to play the levels and beat it, but you only can get so far in the game until you have to actually play the game. So, but those are my thoughts. Let me know down below what y'all think. I'll be in the comments down below. I'll be lurking. I'll be peeking. You know what I mean? Let Joe go over. But let me know your thoughts down below. And I'll see you next time. Follow my Twitch. It's going to be in the link in the description, okay? And I'm out. Peace.